Hey guys, it's Green Zero back here with another Command Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary, and I know what you're thinking, yes, there needs to be some more videos, so here they are. I have some vacation over the Christmas period, so we're going to be bringing you some more games. It's actually surprisingly tough to find decent replays out there, but we have a game here on Tour Odyssey. In the bottom left hand side, we have Workaround playing as the Black Hand. He is Black Hand, and in the top right, we have Alibaster Senna. That's right, Senna. Starting to rake up quite a lot of videos on my channel. Now he is going to be playing, I believe, as Marked of Kane. Yes, he is Marked of Kane. So this is a random mirror, so neither side knows what the other side is. So we can see that Senna only producing engineers. He must have a squad somewhere because, yeah, he's got one squad because he would have to build a barracks. So he's going to go down this side. He's going to find Workaround's squad. Workaround can probably see him, and he's moving away. Doesn't need to move away. He can turn around and take that out, even with the damaged Black Hand squads. Or don't want to walk over the tib field because that will lower the health, maybe enough for him to overrun that. He gets first shots on. He should be able to win this no problems. There you go. See you later. He's got scouts up the top. Looks like a Raider buggy's coming out. So yeah, Workaround not taking any chances. Just going to go straight for the Raider buggy. I think Senna probably has a Raider buggy in mind as well. Yeah, there you go. That's why he didn't build any more scouts aside from the one he drafted, because he's like, hey, it's mock squads, it's a big map, I don't really have any use for them, I'm just going to buggy scout, because the buggy, you can just send the buggy straight down the guts to the enemy base, and you can basically scout out just about anything with that buggy. It's pretty hard to not see what's happening. Nod, of course, Nod's way of beating rushes is, of course, to, see it in advance, which I guess is the same with most factions, but especially for Nod, because it can be much harder for them to defend against bikes once the bikes are already at their base. 4 harvesters here for Workaround. We have a standard economic game here. It is a standard eco game. Senna is coming in, just having a look around, seeing what's going on. Doesn't have to worry about stealth harvesters here, although Mock do have stealth detection on the Raider buggy. Black Hand also have it on their Raider buggy as well, so that's interesting, because Nod Vanilla does not have stealth detection on the Raider buggy. Now this is probably because Black Hand, of course, doesn't get the Venom, which is another stealth detection unit. It's not really necessary since, the bike, they build bikes so often. As far as Marked of Kane goes, they just get stealth detection on there. They do have, of course, their own version of the Venom. Second War Factory comes out, moving the MCV again. What's Workaround got in mind here? He will find the Raider buggy. I think Senna might have spotted that there are 2 War Factories there. It's kind of important. Yeah, he knows. He can actually see the MCV moving as well. So Senna is aware. He loses Raider buggy. He's got 1 bike here, but he's going to lose that pretty quickly. He's going to start drafting maybe. Yeah, he might as well sell that because that Shredder Turret's not really going to do a lot. He's going to start attacking Senna's bikes here. Senna being a little bit greedy. He does have a rocket squad come out now. He's going to try to go for the harvesters. Both the harvesters are pulled off the line. He might be able to get one. Yeah, I think he's going to get one for sure. There is a Raider buggy here, which is just shooting up these rocket squads there. Surprisingly, Workaround has split his fire. Oh my god, Workaround. He may not get that harvester, and he's going to just get it. It looks like, oh my god, was that friendly fire from Senna's bikes there? That might have been a bit of friendly fire there, but oh man, Workaround almost made a meal of that and expended quite a bit to get that one harvester, other harvester back to work. Had to see a laser turret. I'm not sure why he didn't just sell the Shredder turret and actually just grab that structure as well. Oh, that's risky. This structure's in an awkward spot because, of course, it can cover this area here, which players like to move through. But yeah, not sure why he didn't just sell the Shredder turret and get the EMP off. That would have probably allowed him to save the harvester there. He could have just EMP blasted down, delayed Workaround's units a little bit. Workaround now, yeah, he moved look at this, he's got the refinery on the right-hand side of the field. This is going to be hard because Senna's going to have a hard time flanking on this direction because, of course, the tower has been taken and the base is facing this way, which is unusual. Normally you'd be able to come down this ramp or down this ramp. But yeah, the base is in a very defensive posture. Few units are coming out. Senna, what is he doing? He's got double ref. He's got no intention of going out and attacking. He does have a squad of bikes here. Senna, of course, we do know that he's not someone who favors rushing. He is a eco fiend. That's his type of game style. He likes to get hardcore eco and then build. He either likes to do very massive pushes, or he likes to do hardcore late game, heavy tier spam, things like that. He will lose a harvester there as well, so Workaround finding a gap. Might be able to get a second one, but I don't think he wants to lose the bikes. He's going to trade with some of Senna's bikes here. But, it's a pretty even trade in terms of bikes being going down there. And, of course, Workaround picked himself up a second harvester. So that's going to be 2 harvester kills in the game so far for Workaround. Has his own economy down. I think Senna's probably got a lot of harvesters. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 on his main still. These bikes actually coming back around. He can see that because the spike gives him a little bit of vision. He does have some tanks there, but Senna a little bit slow to respond. He's responding now just in time. He might be able to save that. Although, is Workaround going to suicide for it? I think he's going to suicide for it. Yeah, he's going to suicide for it. He needs to get it. He will get it, but he will lose all the bikes. Oh, there we go. Last one goes down. So that's 3 harvester kills to Workaround's name. Still 2 harvesters on the main. I thought, no, 3 harvesters on the main. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 on the expansion. So yeah, actually having lost those 3 harvesters having an impact. He's gone for a tech center. Has Senna, so he's invested money into some tech as well. Not as much eco as I thought. A few bikes. Not sure what Senna's doing with those. Maybe trying to get eyes for the clicks. That's a really lazy click, in my opinion, to just send the bikes through the front door. He could have sent them around the back, and that would have been just fine. Workaround now transitioning to some Scorpion tanks. He's got no plans on going for any technology by the looks of it. Can't get laser capacitors. Here comes the click. We know that there's actually a bike there which is not shooting that harvester. That's interesting. Battle marker over here. He will get spotted out by those units. We are expecting a click. Avatar's coming out, so he has got avatar spam on his mind. He obviously sold off the... No, he's got the... he's got the chem plant. I was going to say, I thought he would have sold that off. Here comes the click. Doesn't get a harvester. 2 are badly damaged. Could follow up with the Tib Vane. It's actually a rocket squad there belonging to Workaround. Battle marker's over there as well. No, it's just a random infantry squads. Have a look, and he knows that the avatars are coming out, so it is going to be avatar spam here for Senna. This is something he does like to do. Now, obviously, if he builds up to a death ball, that could be could be quite difficult for Workaround to deal with, since Workaround, he is building Scorpion tanks. I think he might have stopped. He can get Dozer Blades, but he cannot get any laser capacitors. There's actually a lot of Scorpion tanks there. Oh my god, they find a avatar, and look at this, he's coming in with a joint attack here with the bikes, not really focusing down. There are some tanks there, he's going to have to back up. He will get an avatar kill. Those tanks, still a few of them remaining, but that was not as good as I think it could have been. Harvester will be destroyed, but he lost all of his bike buggy for that one harvester, and some Scorpion tanks unfortunately being Q moved in. He will force the sell on the ref, but it doesn't matter because there's no Tib left there anyway, and there is still, of course, build radius around this Tiberium plant here. Sorry, what do you call it? Refinery. Look at this, he's getting some free shots off on these tanks, these infantry units here, firing rockets into the back of the Scorpion tanks. That will soften them up quite well. EMPs come down, Senna is going to attack and destroy these remaining Scorpion tanks now. He should have no problems cleaning those up. He might actually lose 1 or 2 more tanks. Battle markers over here, but Workaround should be responding. Got some more bikes out, so he's planning to go back on the offensive. There is just 1 tank there, which is a bit of a problem. He is targeting the damaged one. He will destroy. He's going to target the next one now. Not really fully responding to that. The bikes are heading back. Battle markers over here. Flame tank comes in, and he's going to try to move it. The avatar was shooting at it, but he does get... That's a huge... Dat range. Oh my god, dat range. Meanwhile, these Scorpion tanks will get cleaned up. But yeah, we are seeing a lot of small-scale, high-intense engagements here. Nothing massive, just lots of small hit squads taking each other on. Workaround going to close to range, minimum range, and surprisingly, the tower can actually still shoot that. But I don't think he can get the Black Hand squad, so it will just be a matter of time. Yeah, he cannot range the Black Hand squad on the Disciple, and he should eventually burn that down. Not sure if Senna's going to worry about saving it. Would be nice. Got some Fanatics coming out just to clean up the Scorpion tank or 2, which has wandered in over here. Panic Fanatics is what I like to call them, because you kind of slam them out when you're panicking. Oh, look at this. It's going to be a base push here from Senna. He has no plans to go for this 3rd base, and Workaround knows about it, but does he have enough time? I mean, the MCV's almost here. If it gets up the hill as well, you ideally want to stop it getting up the hill. These Shredder turrets aren't going to do anything because he's bringing heavy armor with him. These Shredder turrets are going to be pretty useless. Senna has no infantry, so that's really just going to draw fire. We have some bikes coming down here, but 1, 2 avatars was left behind, so those bikes are not going to get in. And now he has deployed prior to the ramp, so he's just going to set himself up briefly. Worker did steal 1 of his spikes as well, so Workaround rolling the 3 spikes. More flame tanks coming out as well, so these flame tanks trying to find a gap. They're not going to be able to find a gap. There's a lot happening. Rage Gen does go off, and we can see the engagement opening up here now. Harvest getting shot at. Spectre Artillery is coming out from Worker Ant, but he needs some obelisks to stem the tide here. I think he's going to go for Spectre Artillery, and he's going to go for militant rocket squads. But you know what? With the supercharged particle upgrade, Workaround, I mean, it's just a matter of time before he gets overrun. Look at this. Even though the MCV is on the bottom, on the low ground, he can range the high ground here. He can deploy it on the high ground here, so he's just going to be able to start destroying these base defenses. An obelisk will come down. EMP buggies are coming in. These EMP buggies need to do some damage. Gets the EMP off, gets the Spectre artillery starting to fire here as well over the top. Look at that. Another EMP buggy comes in. Nice control there from the worker ant. Do we see anything else happening on the radar? No, I don't believe there's any more attacking happening here at the moment. But yeah, he needs to get more EMP in. There's no more EMP buggies. An EMP buggy is coming now. 2 EMP buggies. They will both be destroyed. Maybe no, he gets another one off. Oh my god, the Spectre artillery. Oh, he's got double obelisk. He has dual MCV here from the worker ant. He's got dual MCV. And he's got 3 obelisks. He needs to start shielding them. He's going to shield them. I think the Redeemer is going to go down the tower on the north side as well. You can see the tower up here. He's actually also firing on the avatars here, and that's just causing even more damage. Spectre artillery, work around. He's not going to go down. He is going to hold this position. The Redeemer is down. The Redeemer is down. That Spectre artillery from huge range at the back there, just firing shells over. It's not doing a lot of damage because he doesn't have a lot of them, or only about 2 of them, but the obelisks now are starting to wear down Senna. EMPs will come down again. Another EMP coming in, and that is a massive EMP. It is chaining on to the base defenses there. And the avatars, there's only 2 avatars left. He's actually trying to refine the Tiberium from this field. This is crazy. The EMPs are coming down again. Workaround is stopping this dead. He is stopping it dead. And look at that. He's even beaconing that. Like, what is that? What are you trying to do, Senna? He's trying to set his base up here before he's even cleaned out the worker ant. He's trying to clean the hive out now, but he can't quite, or the nest, should I say. He's trying to clean this nest out, but the worker ant just holding tight. And look at that. Senna's in trouble. He's trying to build his own Spectre artillery because he's realized that all of his armor is gone and he needs to try something else. He's going to have to leave. He is going to have to leave. He's now vacating. Worker ant sees this. He gets the EMP down. Oh my god, that is very vulnerable right there. The Spectre from Senna are now firing. Can Worker get his own Spectres in position? EMP comes down. Oh, the MCV will move. It will get out the way, and he's trying to fire it. He needs to try to fire at the Spectres or re-EMP that right now. Spectre artillery are going to fire. Oh my god, this volley could be devastating here. It's going to miss, I think, a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. It does miss it. That area does get the deploy down. MCV going to be very difficult to destroy. 2 avatars have moved to the flank, but there's not a lot there. They will cut off EMP buggy reinforcements. That EMP buggy will be destroyed. Meanwhile, more EMP buggies coming in. Can he get... Oh, he cannot quite get that off as well. And oh my god, Spectre artillery. So Worker ant actually struggling a little bit here. He does have a second ref down now, so he's getting a lot of Tiberium. But Senna is refining it as well. He's got harvesters back and forth there. So not quite the cleanest defense. Flame tanks, oh, we can see the flame tanks just heading off now to some area on the map. These avatars, one of them is pretty badly damaged, the other one is still looking good. Scorpion tanks are being recalled, or maybe they were produced. He might have sold his tech center. No, he still retains the tech center. Just choosing to deploy the Scorpion tanks, and look at that, will destroy that. Oh, there's actually another Spectre artillery there. Spectre artillery trading blows. The thing about Spectres is that they don't have much health. I think about 2 or 3 hits is enough to really just obliterate them. Senna not quite moving there, is going to move the MCV. He's moving the Hubble. And EMP buggy's now running forward. Doesn't really have anything to stop this. Is he gonna EMP? No, he's gonna head straight over here. Not sure what Walker Ant is doing. He wants to overrun this area. He moves the MCV forward so he can put an obelisk down here. And look at that, he's still got dual MCV. And oh my god, he's gonna be able to destroy these units. Those EMPs actually kind of missed there. And 1 Spectre goes down. These Spectres, that's really expensive for him. Scorpion tanks have found that flame tank. That flame tank is not going to be doing anything. This base is in relatively bad condition from the worker ant, but he is somehow just managing to push this away. Just that last structure, and then Senna's build radius here is gone. Interestingly, Senna is not going for the top field. He's pushing into Worker's base. This is pretty crazy. Worker having this... I mean, Worker's base is on this side, so, and the main is not... Oh, the main is kind of important because Worker Ant has put his tech center there. That was a mistake. He's got Tib Core Missile. He's got all the upgrades that he needs. A Redeemer did come out. Oh, that was Worker Ant's Redeemer. So Worker Ant has Redeemer. I think he's just going to sell. No, he's going to try to save this. Maybe waiting for a line of obelisks to come down. Maybe going to building block that. Not sure what he has planned. I mean, if he can't save it, you might as well sell it. Or maybe he's trying to build a few more units before losing that. Whatever the case, he is going to lose that tech center, unfortunately, and that's not going to happen. He could have tried a building block it with 2 MCVs. It would have been very easy to do that. The other MCV is over here. And Senna's just going to back off, realizing that, that's done. The MCV will have to move, and I believe it... Yeah, look at that. The MCV is moving. Whoa, how did that die? I think the Scorpion tanks finished off that harvest there. This is pretty intense, this game. This game really just cranked up quite a bit. So the Scorpion tanks have now found one of these construction yards, but with a laser field on it, that's going to be hard. There's actually these two avatars are still going, so they can lend their DPS to destroying that as well. Not sure if Workaround's going to be able to save this. I think he's got his Redeemer. He's trying to save it. EMP buggies are here. I don't think they're going to get their EMP off. One gets the EMP off. Another one is coming in as well. Rage Gen will go off. I'm not sure how much that's going to affect. He will actually affect the EMP tanks, and that will result in the loss of a few more tanks there, trying to put down his infantry, because of course that will be quite good versus what Senna has. Although Senna, with these supercharged particles here, he may be forced to stop. And look at that, he's got a ref down. Oh my god, this is bad news bears for Workaround, because look at all that cheddar. And look at the radar. There's no cheddar left on the map on Worker's side. A little bit of cheddar there. But that's about it. He's got his Redeemer. Always EMP. This is bad because Senna can chain EMP this. He can chain EMP this. Here comes the EMP swarm. He's going to move forward. He's going to try to get a big EMP off, and he will get the EMP off. That one EMP buggy does not fire, though. He doesn't fire it off on all of them. Spectre artillery shots are coming from somewhere. There are Spectre... Oh my god, work around the Spectre artillery. Oh my god, they're moving straight forward. Oh my god, what are they doing? Oh, huge cake move there by Workaround. He moved his Spectre artillery into the combat zone, and the tanks just shredded them. That was a huge error. That's really bad, by the way, because that was 3 Spectre. He could use those 3 Spectre to siege this base from way back here, and now he doesn't have them, and he cannot rebuild them. That is critical. That is absolutely critical there from Workaround. He's thrown those units away, unfortunately. He's got 1 repair pad on the Redeemer. He now has the War Factory down, but this is the problem. Senna's going to start to refine, and Senna's swelling with these Scorpion Heads. Doesn't even have Dozer Blades. One of the avatars is still alive. The other one was obviously dropped. We can see it there. Now going to still continue with the EMP buggies. You know what? He really needs... Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, Workaround. Workaround just EMP'd all of his own units and his War Factory. Oh my god. Oh my god, Workaround. The Queen is not going to be impressed with that. That could cost him his Redeemer. He does get behind. Well, that EMP does not go off, unfortunately. Rage Gen goes down. Will it affect these units? He's just hiding in this little nook right here. He needs an EMP bug. He's got EMP buggers here. He should just fire one off right now. He should just fire. He's right in there. He's firing off. He EMPs the Redeemer, though. He EMPs the War Factory, which means no repairs. No repairs are coming down. The repair pad on the Redeemer, I believe, will still repair, but not the War Factory, I don't believe. I don't believe the drones are working. Oh my god, this is so tight. The Redeemer will fall. It will fall. Look at the barracks here, the Hands of Nod, trying to block it up, and the War Factory is gone as well. And I think that's all she wrote for Workaround. I mean, he can't use infantry. He cannot use infantry, because look at this. Look at this big wall of particle shredders. He's not getting in there. He's going to have to go to hit and run attacks. He's got harvesters here. I thought maybe there would be a flame tank. There's an engineer running around the top, but he's not going to get in there. And again, Senna is now free to refine. He has 2 refineries, 4 harvesters, maybe put another 1 or 2 harvesters there. But he has an army as well. I think Workaround is pretty much at the end of his rope. He does have charged particles, but I mean, they're not going to do enough damage. They're simply not going to do enough damage to these tanks, let alone the 2 avatars, which is still alive. He looks like he recovered one of them. Not sure if it's... yeah, he definitely would have recovered it, because he still has a tech center. Oh my god. So engineers trying to take the spikes. Workaround does have 4 spike, and he has held 4 spike for a while, so that's a lot of money that you can get. That's $400 every 10 seconds. So that's $2,400 a minute just in spikes, which is pretty crazy. Obelisk will come down. He's going to get that avatar, but the MCV is just taking critical damage right now. And that one shredder turret is just killing all the infantry that is moving across the map there, which is really bad, although I think it's just rallied infantry. I think there might have been a Q move here from Workaround. I think he's panicked a little bit. He does have the double obelisk drop, which means he has put down... He will lose the MCV. He has put down a second War Factory. Now, Senna expended a lot of tanks to get that. Both the avatars are expended. He's going to have to come back. He realizes now he's going to have to come back and destroy those avatar husks, because if Workaround gets them, I mean, he just obviously doesn't want Workaround to get anything right now. Oh my god, he captured the enemy tech... Wait, what? He captured the enemy tech center. He's got 2 tech centers. Okay, there we go. This is interesting. He's got Senna's tech center, which means Senna cannot produce any avatars. He's having to produce tanks. He's finally going for Dozer Blade, because obviously he had to replace his operations center. But this is interesting, because Workaround is actually putting base defenses down here now. I mean, all he needs to do is put an obelisk or 2 down, and he could basically destroy the whole base with just obelisks. But, I mean, what's he going to do? He hasn't taken this area. Senna took both the spikes back, so he will sell up as well. He sells this off, so that's the end of that. He's not going to be able to level this base. That's unfortunate. Venoms are coming out as well, so looking to get a few Venoms up. I'm not sure what the worker ant's going to be able to do. The Raider Buggy's coming in, maybe just to have a look, but it could be just the surrender at this point. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. Like, does he have a Redeemer? He does have an engineering facility, so he's trying to get a Redeemer back out. Now, that's something that Senna obviously is going to be a long way away from, because Senna just lost his tech center. He'll have to replace that, then build his tier 4 war factory, and then he'd have to build the Redeemer, so obviously he's a long way away from that. But the Venoms are obviously going to help clean up these small groups of infantry. He doesn't really need any more Venoms than what he's got. 5 or 6 Venoms would be fine. Raider Buggy can see what's going on here. Not sure if Workaround is going to fight this out. He has got a Redeemer, so as long as you got an epic unit, I guess there is always a chance that you could pull off the W. But the Venoms are now actually attacking power plants. Because, I mean, and look at this, the Scorpion tanks are coming in. There is an Obelisk here. Obelisk obviously hard to overrun, even with Scorpion tanks. He's basically one-shotting the tanks as well. He does have Dozer Blade. He is, yeah, really just one-shotting those units. He's going to have to put another one down. You can see the power micro coming through. Losing those power plants there. Battle markers over here. There is one Obelisk remaining over there. Just trading blows with the Shredder turrets, but they will rebuild for free because it's just the turret head. And he's going to try to destroy the tech lab, and that's the end of the game. So Workaround obviously must have uploaded that game because we didn't see the defeated screen or the end game area. But yeah, look at that. Oh, Workaround actually got more money. That's really significant there. Obviously, he harvested this third field entirely and first, and Senna had some trouble reharvesting some of his back fields. But yeah, 21.5 minutes, you know, I think it all comes down to that one engagement where Workaround threw away those 3 Spectres, and he could not rebuild those because he never tech Senna. At that point in time, Senna did not have an army, and Workaround had a base head. He could have begun sieging the base from long range with those 3 Spectres. 3 Spectres is enough to start taking out structures in a timely fashion. But yeah, moving them, just giving them a move order, obviously that was a clear error that Workaround did. And you know, after he won that fight, all of a sudden he's just like, well, no more Spectres, now I just got to sit and wait. When of course Senna's just like, well, I'll sit and wait because I got all this TIB to refine. And yeah, from there it was really difficult. He obviously couldn't bring it back. And look at the kill death ratio, 0.26, probably because of all the infantry that Workaround had, but that was a good game. 197,000, 180,000. Senna obviously bringing it back towards the end because he was getting more TIB, but look at that, big gap there as well. So yeah, Workaround, well done for stopping the Senna push, but unfortunately not able to take the fight to him at the end there. And I think, yeah, just a little bit better maneuvering with the Spectres would have been better. Maybe 1 or 2 extra Spectres as well. And of course, not EMPing all your own army, and that was really bad when he EMP'd his Redeemer, his War Factory, and all of his units. And obviously that was a mistake, but that's what allowed Senna to do a lot of damage to the Redeemer, which ultimately led to it being destroyed, you know, 30, 40 seconds later. But I'll stop talking about that. That was a good game. My name's Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll do my best to bring you some more videos. I'll catch you all in the next VOD.